So hi all, I'm going to make some macaroni. So I put on a pot of water, and I'm going to boil the macaroni, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to make it. So keep watching. So hi all, as I told you, I'm going to make some macaroni, and I make macaroni in 2-3 styles. Today I'm going to make it in one style, which I'm going to show you. So for that I've taken about 4 onions, chopped it in the chopper finely. I've taken 4 tomatoes. I usually use tomatoes that I remove the skin, so I've used 4 tomatoes. I've used 1 bowl of shredded boiled chicken, and a few stalks of green coriander, and a big spoon of garlic. This garlic is also chopped fine, where it slightly looks like it's become a paste, but it's not. But it's chopped a little bit extra. So in the meanwhile, I've put on a pot where the water is boiling. Uh, I'll show you that. So here I put on a pot where the water is boiling. I put salt to taste, and I'm putting about half a kilo of macaroni. This is the macaroni I'm using. About half a kilo I'm putting it. Make sure the water has enough salt to taste. Stir it a bit. So while the macaroni is cooking, I'm going to make the gravy for this. So now on the other side, there's a pot boiling with the macaroni, and here I'm going to stew the other stuff that I'm going to use for the macaroni. So here I'm going to make it a bit differently. So what I'm going to do is, here I'm going to use about 2 or 3 teaspoons of sugar. 1, 2. I'm going to caramelize this sugar. I'm going to caramelize this sugar. So I'm caramelizing this sugar. I put about 2 teaspoons sugar. I'll caramelize it till about a little bit dark, not very dark, just a little dark. As you can see, it's turning dark. So into this caramelized sugar, I will drop in my chicken. The bowl of chicken, I will drop it into this. I have not added any oil or anything. I'm just caramelizing the chicken. And now that the chicken has got I will just put a tablespoon of oil to this. Toss it around, and I'll put in about a teaspoon of pepper to enhance the flavor. This is a very tasty macaroni. As I told you, I make it about 2-3 types of macaroni in different styles. See, we've got to be inventive to make our family, eat things like. And like my father always taught us, like, cook with your heart. So when you cook with your heart and you put in a bit of love, people will like it and they will have it. But if you don't cook with your heart, and then whatever you cook, you'll have to eat it yourself. So, so that's the thing. So here I will take out the chicken now. Now that I've, added it into the caramel, I take out the chicken. Yeah, I've taken out the chicken, and I will add about 5 tablespoons of oil. Let this heat up. In the meanwhile, I'll just check up how the macaroni is doing. So the macaroni is getting along. This is how it looks. So once the macaroni is ready, I will strain it. Once the macaroni is ready, I'll strain it and I'll show it to you. I've strained the macaroni, and now I'll drop in this bowl of onions. Fry it very well. Fry this very well. Translucent, not brown or anything. Translucent. I'm frying it in the same pan where I've made the caramel, the sugar caramel. So that will give it a little bit of color. Stir it very well. I will use a bit of salt to taste here to quicken the process of frying. So as we are about it, I'll drop in the green coriander and the garlic. Fry this very well till the raw smell goes. Into this, I'll put in this bowl of tomatoes which we have chopped up, about 4 tomatoes. Stir that very well. Stir it very well. Let the tomatoes cook well. Let it smash up so that the tomatoes will give that lovely flavor, and it'll be a little bit, mushy and nice with the macaroni, so the macaroni won't be dry. Here I'm putting in some haldi. This is optional. If you want to use it, you can. I like to use it. It gives a more pretty color to the macaroni. So you can use it if you like. It gives a pretty color, and also it adds to the flavor, I'm sure. Okay, so let this fry a bit. I'm using 1 teaspoon of chili powder. This is optional, but I like to use oregano, so I'm using a teaspoon of oregano. Stir this very well. And let this cook a bit. Let it cook a bit. I'm using about 3 tablespoons of tomato puree. See, this is optional, but I would like to say, if you use this, it enhances the taste of the tomatoes that you used over here. So this is store-bought tomato puree, which is really tasty, and it will give the dish a real classy taste. So if you could add it, it will be very good. You should try and add it. See, it gives this beautiful color, and also it gives a very sweet and tangy taste. So at this stage, I'm putting in the chicken. give it a toss. And now with the chicken, I'll drop in the macaroni. Break the macaroni up a little bit. When I say break, I don't mean to break the macaroni. I mean just separate it and give it a toss. So this is how it looks after stirring it. And let me tell you one thing, this is Indian style macaroni, okay? It is not Italian style or anything. Indian style, and specially all the way from Bangalore. So don't people I have friends watching from Dubai and Sri Lanka and London, my brother. Please don't mistake me. This is not the Italian way. This is the Indian, for the Indian tongue, and all the way from Bangalore, by the way. So this is how it looks. I hope you'll enjoy it, and I hope you'll try it at home. I'll plate it up and show it to you. So I've plated it up, and this is what we are going to have. I hope you will like it, and I hope you'll try it at home. So please like and subscribe. Take care. God bless.